Hello there everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And in today's review I will be taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Primes Legends Class Dinobot Slash. And let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this little figure. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here is Slash, fully transformed up into her raptor mode. And she looks pretty cute, in my opinion. She's a little dinosaur fembot, and I do quite like it. I love the her head sculpt. I think it looks gorgeous. I love the gold behind this translucent plastic. I think that is really beautiful. She got some red for her eyes, and she can actually open up her mouth, which is really cool. You can open and close her mouth, which is really nice. And you got this gold plate right here with the translucent plastic on top of it, and I think that looks gorgeous. And yeah, her color scheme is more in keeping with the G1 Dinobots, and that looks pretty cool. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, and it's kind of funny that her hands are back here and the feet are just there. The dino feet are just there, tabbed into her hands, and that is really funny. But hey, it is what it is, and her legs are definitely there, right? So yeah, visible leg syndrome, visible arm syndrome, and a little bit of visible head syndrome. It's kind of weird that she is indeed a butthead. Yeah, butthead. So yeah, she does have some articulation here and there, so you can actually use this hinge to move her head up, but that's gonna break the neck, so you don't want to do that. You can actually use this hinge right here, and that's due to transformation. You can do that if you want to, and the arms can rotate, and not really a full 360 because of these legs in the way, so you can actually rotate it around, up and down if you want to. And there's no joint here because all the arms, the Dinobots arms are just molded into place, so there's no movements right here except right here. So, and the dino legs, they're on the ball joint, can rotate a full 360, can move in and out. She does have, I call it a he. She does have a swivel right at the thigh, and she does have a knee joint at her leg right there, and nothing at the feet due to the way it transforms. So the tail can actually move up, but if you move it up, you're gonna reveal the robot mode head, so you don't want to do that in dino mode. So yeah, it's a cool looking little dino. I do quite like her. I really like this figure. So let's get in close. Anyway, so let's get down to some comparisons right here. And here is Slash with Autobots Wheelie and Sharktacon, or Decepticon Nas. You can see how she scales with the two of these little figures. And one more, here she is with the other Dinobot Slash that I know of anyway. So yeah, so there is Power of the Primes Legends Class Slash compared with the movie Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Dinobot Slash. And the only difference between these two Slashes is that this one is a male and this one is a female. Why the gender change? I don't know. But they're still both raptors, you know, they're still both raptors, and that's pretty cool. So that is pretty much it for the Ultimode comparisons. Now, her Dino mode is definitely compatible with the other Titan Masters, or in the Power of the Prime's case, Prime Masters. So you can actually open this thing up, open this panel, and it reveals an opening right there for your Prime Masters or Titan Masters to sit in. So, for example, I take Prima Prime. So you don't want to move, bend the legs at the hip. You want to bend the legs at the knee like that, and you can actually tab this in like so. Sit the Prime Master in, and there we go. So there you have Prima Prime riding on top of Dinobot Slash, and I think that's pretty cool. It's a notch wink wink to the Age of Extinction Dinobots, where the Autobots were riding the Dinobots. I do quite like that, very much so. So that's pretty much it for the compatibility with the Prime Masters. Oh wait, hold on, I totally forgot one thing. The one thing that I forgot is The collector's card! Yes, she does include the collector's card. Her name is Dinobot slash... Her name is Dinobot slash... And she is an Autobot. You have her Raptor mode right there, which looks pretty cool. You got the Prime logo right here, Power of the Primes, Generations logo. And on the back here, you have Alpha Trion slash, and it says... seeks the deepest hidden secrets of the universe. And what's weird is that these 3 other languages are all English. Usually, if you see four different sentences, usually the 3 bottom languages are different. But for slash, I don't know why they're all English. It's weird. That is really weird. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the collector's card, and I think that is pretty much it for the Dino mode itself. So let's transform Slash into her beautiful looking robot mode. So first thing you want to do is to open up this flap right here and just bring this head section right here, just bring this all the way back like so. Just close that up, flip back the tail, and there you have that done. So now her legs, just untab these right here, bring them down, split the legs, rotate them forward so that's oriented properly, rotate them forward, and the feet, you have to flip out the feet, flip them around, and they will clip into place. Flip them around and you'll hear a click. And you hear a thoop. It thoops into place. There we go. You hear that little click? So yeah. That means that the feet are already locked into place. So there you have her legs all done. So her arms are pretty easy. So you want to bring the arm down and just untap the foot and just bring this back like so, and got the arm all done. So the same thing on the other side. Just bring them down and just untap it and bring it to the back. And I think we are pretty much done with the transformation. So there you have Slash fully transformed up into her robot mode, and she looks quite adorable in my opinion. She has a really cool looking robot mode. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at her head sculpt. Yeah, her head sculpt definitely explains that she is a female because she has her lips, like really thick lips. So yeah, and she has a nose right here, silver paint for the face, red for the visor, looks pretty cool. Nice Autobot symbol on her chest. Got silver paint on the sides of her body, like so. And no, it's kind of weird that the Autobot symbol is right here, because I think the Autobot symbol should be there, because this spot looks like a place for an Autobot symbol sticker. So that's weird. That's weird. So, and nice silver paint on the shoulders. I think that looks gorgeous in my opinion. Got some gold on the knees, red for the shins right there, and yeah, really nicely done robot mode. Yeah, she has the whole tail and the whole Dino mode head for her backpack. I don't really display my figures facing the wall, so I don't care what the backpack looks like. So her articulation is pretty simple. The head can actually rotate. It can't really rotate a full 360 because the way it is molded, because her chin is quite big. The shoulders can rotate a full 360, it can move in and out. She does have a bicep swivel, an elbow joint, about 90 degrees of bend. And does she have a wrist swivel? No, she doesn't have a wrist swivel. And she doesn't even have a waist swivel, but I don't really care. The legs can move up that far, can move back only that far, and she can kind of do the full splits, then some. And she does have a thigh swivel, which is really nice, and she does have a knee bend at about 90 degrees of about 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and no ankle tilt, but the feet are molded in so that she can actually have a natural A stance for her robot mode. So yeah, not super articulated for this figure, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, does she include any other weapons? No, she doesn't include any other weapons, so what you see is what you get. So now we can actually move on to some of the comparisons. And here is Slash with the Autobot wheelie himself and the Titan's Return Decepticon or Sharkticon. So you can see how she scales with the two of them. And I think Slash is a little bit shorter than Wheelie himself. And I think, is she shorter or taller than Gnaw? Yeah, she's taller than Gnaw. I couldn't tell. So yeah. So let's move on to the last comparison. Finally, here she is with her movie incarnation. So you can see how they scale with one another. It's like, you know, a long time ago, Slash was a male, and then, you know, got some changes in in the molding, in the you know, not in the molding, you know, change of design, so change of colors as well. So he ended up being a female. I mean, these two Slashes are not related to each other, so well, you can actually make up any story if you want. It's a thing called imagination. Just imagine the male version of Slash, you know, slowly becoming a female version of himself. So, which is pretty funny if you think about it. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Power of the Primes Legends class Dinobot Slash. And yeah, she's a pretty cool looking figure. I do quite like her. The Dino mode definitely works in my opinion, and the robot mode definitely looks really good. I dig the robot mode so much. Oh man, I love that head sculpt. That head sculpt definitely screams a female Slash, you know. So yeah, really cool figure. Nice transformation, very smooth and enjoyable. And but the one thing I really don't like about the robot mode is that the dino feet just hanging out back there. I wish the dino feet could actually, you know, fill in the gap in her leg, in her robot mode legs. But I don't care about the gaps. I don't care about, you know, I can just pretend that these do not exist in robot mode. So, but yeah, still, it's a nice looking figure, nicely done, nicely detailed, even nicely painted. So yeah, so overall, I'm gonna give Slash a, you know, a 9 out of 10. So yeah, I'm gonna give her a 9 out of 10. Just, you know, I think she needs more paint here and there, like on the thighs, to pick out those details. But other than that, it's a really cool looking figure. So 9 out of 10. Well done, Hasbro. You really did a great job with this figure. So yeah, and I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you'll know when my new videos are up and ready. And if you want to check out my Power of the Primes reviews, you can always check out my Power of the Primes playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And you can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for any availability for this figure if you haven't gotten her yet. So I'll post the link. I will post the link to the website in the description down below. So, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Power of the Primes Legends class Dinobot Slash, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.